Hello, my name is Mananita Sanchez and I am presenting this PowerPoint presentation for Grand Canyon University as part of a requirement for class LDR-620. Though it has been established that there is no such thing as a perfect plan, it is still a basis of management in general. As part of a manager's function, planning still serves as an essential component of managerial function. So to fill you up with our background, our organization is Harrison Medical Center, located in Bremerton, Washington. It is our main campus out of 7 facilities, all located in the Kitsap Peninsula. Most of our patients are either our neighbors, friends, or even families of our friends. We're about an hour and 15-minute drive to Seattle on a good day, or about an hour ferry ride to Seattle, depending on which ferry route you take. We recently got acquired by a larger organization called CHI Franciscan as direct result of the economic downturn. CHI happens to be a much larger organization with hospitals in 19 states, over 14,000 acute care beds, and about 80 hospitals. So you could just imagine that we are still currently in the midst of huge transition that factors in the identified concern that is the focus of this presentation. To make the situation even more complicated, we will soon be moving our flagship hospital into a new neighboring city due to a limited real estate area in our existing one. So the focus unit step-down open heart progressive care is one of the 2 units part of an approximately 150 direct employees in the roster. Vision statement. Our organization vision statement is to provide exceptional care and service that begins with quality. And since quality is at the heart for everything we do, we are very committed to providing the very best care there is. This aligns with our organization's core values, which are empathy, where we value compassionate understanding of others, and active kindness and trusting relationships, innovation, where we value the continuous search for new and better ways to improve our service, process, and technical excellence, and accountability, where we value achieving results, ensuring safety, and acting with integrity. Our goals and objectives. The first goal is to assure that all stakeholders are directly involved with the focus unit, are empowered by seeking proper consultation time with its direct leadership or middle management level to professionally discuss areas of concern involving the focus unit, whether directly or indirectly. The second is to ensure middle management that it is essential to meet and collaborate. So these 2 identified goals are essential to ensure proper communication lines to manifest that all stakeholders' concerns are addressed accordingly. This is with the aspiration of stabilizing nursing management in terms of better defined roles and feeling of support while capitalizing on the identified weakness, in this case the communication between employee level and middle management level, and turning it in from weakness due to ineffectiveness to developing it in as its strength that would potentially assist the entire change process. Situation. A SWOT analysis was performed in order to identify the key stakeholders and formulate a strategic goal. The focus unit's strengths are outstanding since the area selected has consistently hold a great patient satisfaction score, as this unit truly believes and provides excellent care to its cardiac patient. There's a lot of other abilities, such as a sense of ability to openly and freely collaborate with other disciplines, such as attending, consulting providers, and upper management. The ability to proactively monitor patients with higher acuity of care with the assurance of patient safety, because the nurses are very truly knowledgeable and capable along with the support staff. But of course, with each strength, there's some weakness too. Because of the demand of highly skilled nurses, one of the major weaknesses is the staffing turnover, not just within the frontline workforce, but also within the middle management level, which then result to employees' low morale. Some of the nurses with longevity very confidently run the unit, which then leads to tremendous confusion at the newly hired view or end as to which leaders to follow. At a more serious note, was the incidences of insubordination by the employee level, bypassing middle management and going straight up to the upper management team, which caused quite a few loss in middle management positions. There are also noticeable missed opportunities for an effective communication at the two mentioned level, and they're like rooting from the prior middle management style of leadership, where even though there was an open door communication at the time, there wasn't a sincere, honest opinion and true perspective on things. The new leadership team, this team right now, has reputation wise inherited and currently been trying to resolve. This simply leads to threats, of course. This is then considered a highly priority concern that needed to be addressed first and foremost. The original stakeholders identified were 25 altogether, ranging from upper management to the patient level. The focus, though, is mainly between the employee level and the middle management level. I have managed to get a list of only 5 groupings, and the categories are upper management, middle management, employee level, allied support, and patient. The strategy map helped in the analysis of learning growth goals, internal business goals, the customer service, and finally the financial performance goals. Get here. There was an approximately 5 to 7% staffing turnover due to simple ineffective communication within this focus unit. After the consideration of the strategic goal and with the amount of stakeholders at hand, the management tactic known as the management by objectives was selected as its concept is the most applicable to the given situation. Its concept involves active collaboration of middle management and employees with the purpose of defining goals for the purpose of this focus unit and the ability to later use them in monitoring its progress. With the helpful action plans and the presence of disconnect between the specific levels, the middle management will initiate the process of change as the goal to properly communicate within the unit, organization, and across the board, ensuring all employees level stakeholders to undergo effective communication training upon hiring that will support the promotion of effective communication. A two-way communication, open communication format with the use of every communication device is encouraged between stakeholders. And that would probably includes all major devices like telephones, emails, texts, face-to-face meetings, video conferencing, facimiles, instant messaging, actual meetings, web conferencing, and even secured social media. So our available options, additional alternative strategies are training such as crucial conversation, harassment seminars, or in-services could be an advantage to the focus unit's success. It has its own advantage that comes with it, such as the awareness about the very existence of the issue, therefore how to avoid it. The disadvantages is probably financial in the sense that it will mean additional training hours for all involved employees and because of specifics and well-established action plans, the possible allotment of budget in additional training of the stakeholders majorly involved will directly affect the financial side of the business as well as the operation side of the business, as obviously uh, we will be needing a lot more required guidance or guiding through proper channeling of communications. Additional management pressure would be felt as the process would require middle management to reply within specific days. So the recommendations to achieve this change process are as follows: reinstating policies on proper communication channels. Every stakeholder involved needs to be reminded that proper chain of command is the ethical and acceptable way of approaching differences. Again, providing communication training will never harm employees. Instead, it will add to their improvements and towards making the work environment a safe and healthy place to be. Changing the unit's culture to open door and two-way communication method is plainly healthy, since the sense of openness will add to morale boosting of employees. It will also empower employees and make them see and feel that they do matter, which then could bring back the certain trust and proper practice of method of communication. So if there's any questions, I would welcome any comments regarding this presentation and would take any questions if there's any. Next slide would just show all my references. And this concludes my presentation. Thank you very much.